Another great song. Another 2.5 minutes closer to a new year. You're tuned in to Daydream Radio, your choice to see out 1950. And eventually, don't worry, okay, I have plenty of amazing records on the cards here tonight. So buckle up.
That seems too ambitious. The frequency will not hold. Remember what happened to Nicola.
Yes, true. But that device was rudimentary. We know so much more now.
There you boys are. Come back and join the rest of us. It's almost midnight. Howard, where's Harry? You were supposed to be watching him.
Ah, darn it. Sorry, dear. John and I... I'll find him. He can't have gone far.
John, I'm worried. Howard hasn't returned with Harry. I think we should go look.
It's okay, Martha. We'll find them. You go check back in the research lab, and I'll head down to the control room. God forbid Harry made his way down there.
It's Amelia. Daydreaming again? You're always wandering off with your head in the clouds. Guess you haven't had much luck on your so-called supply run. We gotta find your grandfather's place before nightfall. Get your ass back down here and we'll get back on the water.
You're mine now! Ah! Oh. Ah! Ah! Huh? What was that? You're mine! Oh. Damn, am I imagining things? Ah!
There you are, kid. Oh, what took you so long? Figured you met... There you are, kid. Oh, what took you so long? Figured you met someone at happy hour. Hurry, get back on board. Well, thank you for gracing us with your presence. Better late than never, I guess. Well, you've been off playing Chief Scout. I managed to give this old girl some love. She'd better get us to your grandfather's. Ugh, these Boston floodlands give me the heebie-jeebies. All right, I think we're close, but let's double check, kid. Here, take this. Play that last message from your grandfather, will you?
Asher, it's your grandfather, John. If you're listening to this, then no doubt I'm long gone. But I've done my best to leave you everything I have. It's all in an apartment in Boston's North End. It's a bad bounce, but if you look for the old water tower, then head west, you'll find Picard Street. Should be a clean shot, right to the doorstep. Look for number 88, top floor. Keep your head on a swivel. This world is no picnic, but it may get a whole lot brighter if you can make it to my apartment in one piece.
All right, we gotta find that old water tower, then find that street. Picard, was it? Okay, keep your eyeballs peeled. Take a gander at all this. Well, looks like the morning after a big shindig at the Waldorf. I hope you weren't expecting to meet your soulmate down here, kid. Ain't much left for scavengers. There it is, the water tower. All right, let's head west. Now that's a tight squeeze. Ooh, like my wedding dress. Don't even get me started on marriage. Hey, there's a street sign. What does it say? Is that a tent? Damn, didn't think we'd find company out here. Let's hope they're long gone and we can find your grandfathers and... Shit, Asher, ambush! They're here all right. Keep your head down and let me do the talking.
You dare to venture into these waters with that cursed beast you stand upon, choking our mother's earth with that foul smoke, poisoning our world like those that came before?
Come on, lady. Step off your soapbox. What kind of freak show? Look, I wish I had a better way to travel, but stuff is pretty limited around here, you know? Let us pass, please. I'll recycle more, promise. We mean you no harm.
Harm? The poison you spew would say otherwise. Those like you forfeited this world long ago. Forfeit now or meet your end. Release the beasts.
Crocs? Buckle up, kid. It looks like we're in for a real shitstorm. Damn! Great timing! The boat won't start. Hang on to your tighty whities, kid. I'll fix the boat. Cover me from those oversized handbags. We take too much of a beating from them and we're sunk. Wonderful. Here they come. Bend them all. Throw those. Just anything. But for God's sake, bend them all. Good shot. See you later, alligator. We need an exit strategy. Here, take this crowbar and crack open that old emergency kit. Gotta be something in there we can use. Oh, flare gun. Time to use it, I guess. Nice shot! And an exit? There she is. Oh, you beauty. Hold on. We're not out of the woods yet. They'll be back. Every survivor this side of the Boston floodlands would have heard that. Shit. Trapped! God, this building's on its last legs. Let's see. There, look! That gate! A way out? Asher, we need to get that gate open. Looks like it might be operated from upstairs. See if you can get up there. What is this, your first sleepover? Get that gate open! Okay, be careful. You need to head up and find a way to open that gate. Stay low, keep quiet. That's it! Pull it all the way open while I head through. Sorry, kid. This is where we part ways. I'm gonna try to draw them off, be your decoy. You'll need to get to your grandfather's apartment on foot. Be careful. I'll find you if I can. Remember, it is far easier to start something than it is to finish it. Finish it, Asher!
Hey, who's there? Wolfgang? That you? Must be those birds. Must be those birds again.
I have you now, cockroach.
Come out and fight me, you coward! Hiding like a little cockroach. Come out and play. You're mine now. You're mine.
Keep an eye out. He's here somewhere.
Keep an eye out. He's here somewhere.
What was that?
Show yourself, Vermin! Hiding like a
Heads
little
down!
cockroach.
You see him?
Come out and play. You're mine now. Hiding like a little cockroach. I have you now, cockroach. There he is! Smash him! Come out and fight me, you cowards! You're mine now! Am I imagining things? Must be those shrews kicking in. Hiding like a little cockroach. Come out and play. There he is! Smash him! was that? Someone's here! Spread out! Let's find them!
Let's hunt them out. Fighting like a little cockroach. Come out and play. You're mine now. Ah!
Use biometric hand scanner. Stage 1. Biometric hand identification was affirmative. Now initiating Stage 2. Iris recognition scanner. Stand by. Stage 2 denied. Iris scanner obstructed. Please remove obstruction. Stage 2. Iris recognition active. Please close your eyes and I'll kiss you. Tomorrow, I'll miss you. Paul McCartney, lead singer of the Steve Doors.
What? Who is it? Stand and unfold yourself. Why is it so dark in here? Why can't I feel my damn protuberances? Am I? Hello. Do I know you? Oh, you'd be, you're gonna have to forgive. This may come across a lick familiar. Well. What do we have here? This is my temporal dashboard. I'm no ordinary fob watch or time trinket. I'm tracking all sorts. Where and when we are. Our objectives. Who you are. And I know it's a lot. But you'll catch on. Right. Now push that central button. The one with your face on it. For my next trick, I have the capability to give you an extra hand. Literally. Now, it seems my previous owner burdened me with a fairly substantial item. If you would be so kind as to remove it, please. Whew, that's a weight off. It certainly looks familiar, but we'll park it for now. Should you want me to carry anything for you, just hold an item above any free storage slot, or my watch face, and let it go. Go on. One last thing. Sorry. You can manipulate this here dashboard within the vertical spectrum by grabbing that bar at the bottom and moving it up and down. Wonderful. All right. Now, for me to become your pack mule, you'll need to upgrade my clockwork. Though exactly how eludes me. Unfortunately, my mind, like that box I was in, is a bit dusty. But I have a feeling our union is fate. Now, let's see. Oh, geez, what happened? Time has been cruel to this place. A modern electrified abode. Long forlorn. I wonder if we can get this place humming once more. Or at least get them lights on. Let's take a look around. Oh, this door could be all that separates us from illumination. You're a bright enough spark to open a door. Try that handle thing there. this thing could cut through steel. A mighty fine instrument, I must say. Now that's a thing of beauty. Shame. Just needs a battery. Now this could be handy. I imagine we'll stumble upon a fair share of these during our travels. Now, let me see if I can concoct a better scheme to stow them away. Aha! There you have it. I can now stash, transform, and sort certain sorts of ammunition. All for your convenience, man. Great! That's well, to be honest, this is a strange type of ammunition. I'm putting this in a class all of its own. We will call it the Motley Crew. To make life simpler, Asher, because God knows you got enough on your plate, I can use my inner workings to create you any type of ammunition you require for the weapon you're holding at any one time. As long as your reserves for that ammo category are sufficient, of course. Let's be the powers that be. Let's take control. There must be some kind of doohickey that will kickstart this old dwelling. Here's a novelty, Asher. A temporal shard. Picture a traveler, returning from a snowstorm. Upon arrival, he shakes the snow off his shoulders, which finds its way to the cabin floor. You know, now this looks important. Though, it's a little large to be my counterpart. But I'd hazard a guess that our fortunes are ingrained in this machine. Your grandfather certainly left this here for a reason. It feels good to stretch my legs again. Okay, I'll take the lead. Follow me, son. Oh, this door could be all that separates. As our friends across the Great Atlantic would say, this door has snuffed it. I could give her the kiss of life. That said, it'll cost me plenty in terms of my precious little energy. The sacrifices I make. Now, if you ever lost or stuck, just push that button and I'll do my best to offer you counsel. All right, if you could kindly place me back on your wrist. Would you look at that? This looks like the kind of thing we could jumpstart a small town with. Put Thor to shame.
Required power threshold not sufficient. Adversity reveals genius. Prosperity
I take it
conceals
these
it.
knickknacks are what's
65
conducive
BC
to
to 8
connection.
BC.
Well, I'll be. How do you do, ma'am? Quoting Horace. This watch could make time for a woman versed in ancient lit. You won't find a better fit on Savile Row. You got a handle on this. Looks like she's running on reserves. We need to boost this thing somehow. This looks promising. Starbeamers. Looks like a childish trinket. We need to get the power up and running. Look out for energy-related things, like batteries and whatnot. Well, well, well. Aren't we alive? Well, now what do we have here? A secret compartment? Yeesh. That's 7 years bad luck if you ask me. Wait a minute. Is there something lurking behind that glass? Trust these things to still be kicking. Probably past time we straighten up around here, to be honest. Flux? A projectile-based cleaning dispenser. Probably need more than a dozen of these to get this place sparkling. Dead like the... Ah, yes. The wondrous television. I suppose we can see if it's working. We need to get the power up and running. Look out for energy-related things, like batteries and whatnot. A hook? I like putting my feet in the stream and wishing on a succulent salmon as much as the next fella. But you'll need a rod to put this to end. Well, this is sudden. Well, you ain't just a pretty face then, huh?
Required power threshold not sufficient.
I believe you may have already said nicely done.
Required power threshold not sufficient.
I'm beginning to feel like there's a power imbalance in this relationship. Where were we? Yeah, power. Is that some sort of pattern? They can't just go in willy-nilly.
Required power threshold not sufficient. Adversity reveals genius. Prosperity conceals it. Horus 65 BC to 8 BC.
Looks like you've connected up this contraption. What an ordeal. I thought technology was supposed to make life easier. Not like you just rode a boat through syrup.
Required power threshold not sufficient.
Our endeavor to open said door has brought this thing back from the dead. The sun fits like a glove. If I was wearing a hat, I'd be tipping it to you right now.
Power online. Base level now at 50%. Bringing online Tier 1 peripheries.
We're cooking. Thank you, ma'am. There's another thing. I'm gonna have to end our courtship. No. Nothing to do with you being a Methodist. Your voice is starting to grate on me like I was a block of Gruyere. Eureka. This looks intriguing.
Swipe code incorrect.
She's back. And still a real peach. Regardless, I don't want to be the bearer of what odd-looking symbols. Reminds me of my old fortune teller. Might be. Talk about staring off into space. How is this gonna help us? Why, yes. There is a particular type of break I'm after. Let's try again. But don't fret. Let's take a step back. Have you got the right patterns from that starbeam device?
code phase 1 accepted. Swipe code phase 2 accepted. Swipe code incorrect. The code you have entered is incorrect. Access granted. And remember, I know nothing with any certainty, but the sight of the stars makes me dream. Vincent van Gogh.
The sight of the stars makes me dream. Van Gogh saw plenty of stars, if you catch my drift. This intrigues me. Resurface. What kind of algorithmic enchantments does this silicon scroll contain? I'd say this will be linked to some wallet, pocket watch, keys. We forgot something, huh? Keep your eyes peeled, but maybe don't hold your breath. I can't put my big nor small hand on it, but this gadgetry's known to me. I think I'm the missing component here. Try putting me into the device. Was that a television I heard? Perhaps there's something we're meant to play on it. Now that's a good read. A real page-turner. I'll be. I used to say, the two most important days in your life are the day you were born and the day you find out why. Well, I like to add a third. The day you realize you have a machine specifically made to upgrade you. Woo-wee! Seems this modification is more like a new wardrobe. Who doesn't love a makeover, right? Sadly, there's no such thing as a free lunch. We will need to hunt down specific items to resurface my fine figure. Was that a television I heard? Perhaps there's something we're meant to play on it. No, I don't believe it's a coaster. And away we go.
Well, kid, if you're watching this, then you made it. Well, this far, at least. What I'm about to tell you might seem crazy, but it's important that you understand what's about to happen next. This world you know, battered and broken, is not the world that was intended. There are those that believe humanity was always fated to destroy itself. they'll tell you this future will always be inevitable. But this is a lie. You see, we perceive time and space around us as fixed, a clock steadily ticking ever forward. However, the lines between the past, present, and future are an illusion. Nothing but a thin veil behind which lies the path to many possibilities. I have left you everything you need to put things right. But be careful. Not all is what it seems. You must finish what I could not. Trust the watch. Find his counterpart.
The old fool always was one for dramatic exits. Careful now, kid. You follow down his path and, well, there's no coming back. House rules. Once the cards are cut, there will be no leaving the table. I'll be seeing you.
Now hold on. Let's retrace our steps here. We need to find my counterpart. That message on that videotape, Alice Comet. What is that? Oh, well. Someone went to great lengths to keep this treasure hidden. My counterpart. Well, at least a picture of it. Like a soldier at war. It looks like a mighty fine device. Question is, where is it? Huh. A battery? Might be in black hole capacitors. Just what in the world was your grandfather cooking up? Seems linked to the device on that big desk there. And just like that, presto! Well, this is screwy. You ever read Turn of the Screw? A decent ghost story. But let's hope life doesn't imitate art when we use this electrified screwdriver of yours. Not a fan of ghosts. Or meeting them. Ah, yes. That'll be your grandfather, all right. One John L. Newman. Unfortunately, my memories of those days are hazy. It seems the older I get, the more clearly I recall. Hold on. Those Russian words. I think I can translate them. Congratulations to Much Easy Does It. Almost there. You got it. Time to get a handle on things, I suppose. Get in there. Incredible. Back in my day, in order to get married, you sometimes had to jump through a great variety of hoops to get the parents' approval. It was tiresome and trial-filled. I've seen a fair amount of men go crazy. Now this is crazy. Another password. Who does this? Let's look around. Find the next hoop to jump through. Your mind bestowed. The toad worthy of this biography secretes a highly hallucinogenic substance that was used in Mayan rituals. That's interesting. I'm guessing this is important. I know you ain't the help, son, but could you clean that picture off? It might reveal to us something about this counterpart we're looking for. Maybe we can use this with that flux spray. Cosmonaut Alexei Leonov, a Russian? First man on the moon. And the date, it's circled, 1968. Well, that doesn't seem right. Hold on. My counterpart was in that safe, right? Might pay to go grab it. My counterpart? Well, be honest. How do I look? Presentable? Now, just put it on my so-called nether regions, if you please. Woo! Wait! That's got as much punch as my uncle's moonshine. This fragment thing, this antiquity fragment, it feels connected somehow. Try placing it into my counterpart, maybe. Something's god dang happening!
Dear God. What happened here? Who did this? This moment was meant to be our crowning achievement. We may not be alone. As much as I appreciate the scenery, I think we should find out why we're here and move. This bird's in rough shape. We best look her over to see what's going on. Huh. Locked. Those metal clamps have fused together. We got more chance of getting frostbite in Hades than we have of cutting through them. We need some form of heavy-duty slicing apparatus. Let's pack down the tent, son. Back to the sanctuary. Tap and hold. All right. Grab it. Do it quick. Ah, you're gonna cut your way inside that silver bird. Let's do it. And don't dally.
take this thing for a spin. Okay, that compartment on that crashed metal bird, could it contain our so-called salvation? Oh, look at it. Throwing up hellfire. It's working all right. We're in. Let's pick up the pace. Well, what have we got here? Ooh, a new ammunition category. The beefy shell. Great. I have created a new ammunition category for us. Mainly used in shot wire cutters. Well, a little present from your grandfather, perhaps. There's a clear cut used for these. Back to the sanctuary. Well, open sesame. Knew these things would be good for something. By Jove, what pretty things. Relics from the old world. 2 antiquity fragments. Well, ain't this grand? Your grandfather certainly left breadcrumbs. Well, after you. Here we go again. Will you take a look at this? That deep green. So enchanting. So lonely. We're in Central America, son.